All right, looks like everybody's starting to wrap up there. So the first question, just a review of dividing fractions. The first one there we should make into an improper fraction. Just a reminder of how to do that. You take the denominator times the big number, so 2 times 8, and then you add the top number, the numerator. So 2 times 8 plus 5. 21 over 8, and then dividing fractions, here's the key. We have to multiply that and we flip that over. And it's always the one behind the division sign. So you multiply that, just make it 2 over 1. And then you can multiply across and divide by the bottom. You can cross cancel if you want. A lot of options at that point. So 21 over 4, and you can make it a mixed number as well. So just a review there of how to divide fractions. All right, question 2. It says we have a stack of styrofoam cups. They show them there for you. One stack has six cups and its height is 15 centimeters. That's this one. The other one has 12 cups and its height is 23 centimeters. How many cups are needed to get a height of 50? Okay, and we are going to calculate this here as we go. The question is, what is different about this problem? Okay, well, you'll notice we have 6 cups that are 15, and all the problems that we've done, we've been like, all right, if I go from 6 cups to 12 cups, what would you assume the height does? Double, right? Well, why isn't that the case? Because we haven't had a problem like this yet.
Because the cups, they fold into each other only, so it's not gonna be equally double.
Yeah, the cups fold into each other, right? So you are only actually adding this much each time, which should be the same, right? We're adding the same amount each time. The cups should be about the same. What's different about this one than the other one is we're not adding the same height each time. That first cup is not adding the same amount of height. Okay? All these other ones just add the little lip on top. This one is adding more. To be a proportional relationship, it has to be the same throughout, right? All the other ones have started through the origin. We've started at 0. This one would be a big jump up to the first cup, and then it would be a linear relationship. So it says if we didn't create our own graph, let's do that. So let's graph this information. There were 2 points that we talked about. The first one was 6 cups and 15 centimeters. So do the best you can, put a dot. It's kind of plays tricks on your eyes there a little bit.
It's moving.
It does feel like it's moving. I'm going to label that 615. And the other one is 12. And 23 centimeters. Label that as well. So all the other ones that we've talked about, again, going forward, we've always taken 15 divided by 6 or 23 divided by 12, and we've gotten the same number. All right, 15 divided by 6, 23 divided by 12, and just to prove that they are different, I don't know if you can see that, you get 2.5 and about 1.91. Those numbers are not the same. Again, not a proportional relationship. So what are some ways that we can see they're not? Well, 15 divided by 6 does not equal 23 divided by 12. It also doesn't go through the origin, 0, 0. If those dots line up, you'll notice that it does not go through the origin either. So go ahead, do the best you can at connecting those also. And you'll notice it does not go through 0, 0. We can still figure out the slope. All right, rise over run, subtract the y's over the x's. That we've done, we just did that on the homework assignment. So subtract the y's over the x's. 23 minus 15 over 12 minus 6. 8 over 6, 4/3, 1 1/3. However you want to say it, 1.3 repeating. Now, what does that mean in this problem? 1 1/3 what?
Cups.
Yeah, but what's
It's the height of each lip.
Yes. 1.3 repeating, that is centimeters. So that is the actual height that is being added each cup.
So you add the height of bottom cup and then
Correct. And then each one from there is being added the same. At what point does your line intersect the vertical axes? Okay. So yours might be a little different, but what point does yours intersect there?
0, 7.
0, 7. I agree with that. And what does that tell you about the cup?
But the cup is 7 inches. Or centimeters.
7 centimeters.
7 centimeters.
That's where we're starting at. That is our original height. So we're not starting at the origin. You're starting 7 centimeters up with that first cup. That's our starting point. How much height does each cup add to the stack? We just answered that. 1 1/3, 1.3 repeating, 4/3, however you'd like to label that. Centimeters. Let's go back to your little chart here.
I don't like that chart.
Let's just continue. Let's continue this pattern of, let's see, we went 8 up and 6 over. What would be my next point if I followed that pattern?
About 8 up and 6 over.
So you add 6 to the front number,
20.
add 8 to the second number.
Jeez. 31.
Okay, so 18 cups would be about 31 centimeters. Could do it again. 24 cups would be 39 centimeters. 30 cups would be 47 centimeters. 36 cups would be 55 centimeters. So the original question, how many cups would be needed for a stack of 50? About 33, maybe? 33 cups, right in the middle there. Answer that question. You could look at your graph. When would I get to 50? Should be close to 33 as well. So that is kind of a review from yesterday. We are still talking rate of change or slope. Just know that it is not a proportional relationship if you do not go through the origin, just like those cups. Okay. So on the bottom of page 49, I want you to write 2 points. To be a proportional graph, a proportional relationship, 2 things must happen. Data must line up, and it must go through the origin. Those 2 things must be true to be a proportional relationship. Dots line up, goes through the origin. Those cups didn't happen that way. Yes, the dots lined up. Yes, it was linear, but it did not go through the origin. All right, take a peek at your homework then, starting on page 50. All right, number 1 is talking about a pizza company. Right, you got 2 pizza companies in town, or 2 customers. $25 for 2 pizzas. So if you take 25 divided by 2, how much were those pizzas costing? 25 divided by 2.
It'd be probably
$12.
$12.50. How about if you order 5 pizzas for $58?
It's still $12.50.
That's 58 divided by 5. Othniel?
11.6.
Okay, so why are those not coming out the same?
Because it's
Because it's not a proportional relationship.
Why?
Because
Now we're-
the numbers don't add up. They wouldn't go through the origin if it was on graph.
Okay, so what else do you think they're charging you for?
Delivery fee.
Yes, so it's so much per pizza plus a delivery fee. You're gonna have to figure that out. Just like the cup question, except you're dealing with a delivery fee. What is my delivery fee to start off with? You're gonna have to figure that out based on that information. Question number 2, painting. Similar as well, because you got supplies and labor. Supplies and labor. So even if you don't hire them at all, what do you think they're gonna charge you?
labor.
They're gonna charge you $500 because they went and bought all this painting supplies to paint your house. So even if they don't paint anything, you're on the hook for $500. Not starting at 0.
If you bought it yourself.
Well, they did. Painting company bought it. They wouldn't be hiring a painting company if you bought it yourself. They want to charge you full price plus interest, Gavin. 3, cross country team is running. I don't think that'll be an issue. Question number 4, you're gonna need the slope for that one. That's gonna be the main point for number 4. Actually, that's all I really care about. Find the slope for number 4.
What do you have to do for number 4 to find the slope?
Yep, that's all I want. 4 questions then, 1 through 4. You can go ahead and get started on that.